He will be joined by Bam Lopez, Mike Maestre, JJ Pido, and the Pinoy Sakuragi, Mark Pingris. San Juan has Alforque, Beloria, Gamboa, Denison, and Papa Ray, Reynel Hugnatan. Denison could not hit from the outside.
Now, if you're BIÑAN, you're in a good spot. You're down only 6 after being down by as much as 19, and you're making it difficult for them to create anything. Mac for 3.
Oh, Cardona continues to miss. But they really wanted that first play for him.
That's right.
You could see everybody from the bench really calling him to receive the basketball. Gamboa, mano a mano against Captain Hook. Rebound taken there by Mike Maestre. 66 to 59.
Score off of here and bring it down to 4.
Maestre left all alone. One fake to get Alforque up in the air. And that's 2 points more for BIÑAN.
The Maestro's been pretty much the silent operator para dito sa BIÑAN Tatak Gel. He has one of the best field goal shooting so far para dito sa BIÑAN. Shooting half of his shots going in.
And he has helped keep BIÑAN afloat in the most trying times of this ball game. Cardona sets for 3 anew. This time he knocks it down. Captain Hook for 3.
You can't put somebody down, especially if he intentionally wants to knock down the shot. You see that good spirit coming out of Sir Monching Talisayan. Talaga nga namang todo suporta para dito kay Cardona.
Oo naman. 66 to 64. Alforque trying to get loose of the defense of Lopez. Puts it up. No good. That shot was way off the mark. Pingris collars down another rebound.
Well, if this fourth quarter was the start, and this is a poised game.
Oh, they're really looking to Mac here.
Yes. Again, they want to variate the point of attack. Now they want him posted up against Cranial Veloria. Size advantage pretty much on the side of Mac. And once you get that ball down on the low block, you know what that little hook shot can do for a Mac.
Bam Lopez leaves it for his kuya, Mac Cardona. And despite the many misses in this game, he knocks it down. Boss Monching Talisayan, Boss Ruel Condo, Jonathan Gray, KG Canaleta, all of them having a good time on that sideline after that Cardona 3-point shot.
And you have to love how Bam Lopez actually slowed down to allow Cardona to set that shot very well.
Pido barely using that screen set by Maestre. That pass too high for Lopez.
I felt ang aga nung alis ni JJ dun sa screen, no? Parating pa lang, was it Mike Maestre was giving that screen, no? Parating pa lang umalis na siya. So, it's very important the timing of your screen because it really just gives that trigger for the other guys to start moving. And Cardona now gets the bench. And he's been an energizer so far para dito sa BIñAN.
Which is what BIñAN has needed in this game.
Exactly. And this is just what, a 2-point game.
More than 2 minutes just gone by here in the fourth quarter, Coach. Ang daming nangyari. Aldich Ramos near the elbow, no good. Ramos has not been able to continue on his good start sa laro na to.
Bam has been a good alternative point guard in lieu of Pamboy Raimundo.
But ang maganda sa kanya, Coach, you don't know what to expect from him.
Yes.
And Lopez has proven to be a willing orchestrator, but at the same time, not afraid to try and get shots of his own. But that time, though, he turns it over.
Well, only because everybody just compacted that paint and there was really nowhere else to go. He had no one on the corner to try and release that pressure.
Backdoor, not an option there para kay Nico Panganiban. Breaks free of the defense of Ryan Sawal. Gets his own miss. Kicks it out. Galinato from the corner. Yes, sir!
All of the previous shots of the San Juan Knights, in my opinion, have been out of the character. That was the first shot that truly looked like a San Juan Knight shot.
69 to 64. Pido still has it. Pingris with the screen. They repeat this setup. Pido this time takes it to the hole.
They called for that zipper play, which was really a side ball screen with everybody out and just allowed Pido to make that decision.
Galinato attacks. Blocked there by the Pinoy Sakuragi. Lopez in transition. Ramos is in front of him. He'll pull it out. Ramos still continues to be in front. Instead, they go to Ping. Mark double teamed here. Goes baseline. That's a travel on Mark Pingris.
I couldn't tell from my angle if that was a travel, but
Yeah, it looked clean.
yeah, it looked clean.
This is our play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
That was that screen and that drive down the lane.
Galinato gets that screen from Aldrich. The kick out to the corner. Panganiban has been excellent from there, and he continues to be.
Well, and Panganiban has not missed from 3. He's 3 out of 3 from there. And he's taking those shots comfortably each time he gets set up.
He has hit most of his shots from this side of the floor. Scoreless in the first half, 11 here in the last 2 quarters. The lead back up to 6 for the Knights. Check out our LGR Sportswear fan outfit of the game. Brought to you by LGR Sportswear, the official outfitter of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Live na live po ang ating liga mula sa PhilOil Center in San Juan City, the home of your Knights, who are currently on top by 6 against the BIÑAN Tatakjel.
And all because of the really good performance of the interior defense of BIÑAN. You see a 6-point deficit staring BIÑAN right now, but they were able to bring it down to, 2 points? But once those shots started falling from the outside, it became a challenge on the internal defense of BIÑAN.
A 3-point shot was downgraded to a 2-pointer. That's why the score is at 71 to 66 right now. That's our official count. Under 6 minutes still to play in this game. Pido, Maestre, Bonifacio, Suwal, and Lopez, the 5 on the floor for the guys in white. Suwal off the elevator.
Ooh.
Puts the ball on the deck. Ryan Suwal needed to make an emergency pass. Nobody was able to receive.
I felt he already had that shot.
Ang laki nung nasa harap niya eh. Womar fading to the right. Nope. Calisan pulls down an offensive rebound. Womar, I'm not sure who he was trying to go to there. BIÑAN on the run. Lopez, runner. Nope. Maestre, offensive rebound. Putback is good, plus the foul.
Well, Bam Lopez wanted to be the one to finish that because he practically had no one on him. He was the least guarded guy, but he did have pressure release on the corner with Ryan Suwal. But he went to it. But Mike Maestre stayed active with that offensive rebound, and they're getting a 3-point play opportunity the old-fashioned way.
And he continues to be that beacon of hope that springs when BIÑAN suddenly sees themselves on the opposite side of a scoring run by the Knights.
At saka they're building on what the momentum that they started in the third quarter, where they outscored them by 5 points, 27 versus 22, and that clearly is that thinking right now for the BIÑAN. Defend the paint and then hope that they don't make the shots from the outside.
The Knights ahead by a basket. Panganiban has a speed advantage here against Juan and Bonifacio. Panganiban takes it to the rack.
Nico Panganiban, his shots, his makes, and his looks have weathered the storm para sa San Juan Knights.
And how impressive is it rather to have a player that's practically been rather passive in the first 2 quarters, only to turn up the switch in the last 2 quarters.
Oo, totoo ka dyan. And speaking of turning up the switch, offensive rebounding is a part of the game, which, in my opinion, BIÑAN has worked on.
This is our Gigs a Great move of the game, born for greatness. This is the guy that we were just talking about, Nico Panganiban, blowing by the defense of Warren Bonifacio.
But you love Warren Bonifacio defending inside the paint, but if that ball's going to come from the outside and it's going to be a foot race downhill, may maiiwan siya, especially with the guard as quick as Nico.
Roca Curva now has 20 points in this game after that missed free throw. BIÑAN is 12 out of 15 from the line. Raimundo turns the corner, push shot, wala na pa sobra, medyo matulis. That's going to be a foul against BIÑAN.
Foul on number 88, Penny Roca Curva is second.
Roca Curva will be called for his second team foul in this quarter for BIÑAN. Coach Boyd Fernandez and the Tatak Gel have yet to taste the lead since the first quarter. Meanwhile, San Juan has been up by as much as 19 points in this game. Lamar, almost a turnover. That steal is completed by Jaymar Gimpay. Not a good pass delivered there to Aldrich Ramos. Maestre trying to do some early work on Panganiban. Di na ibigay ang bola sa kanya.
Ang ganda na ng seal niya doon. Hindi nakita agad ni Pamboy.
It's now with Roca Curva. Defender goes under. Roca Curva still goes to the basket. That's a foul against San Juan. They will review it.
That's got to be unspoke. That definitely has to be unspoke.
Take a look at what happened here.
Driving down the lane against Aldrich. Aldrich got, pressure to defend. Pero yun, nakita mo yung wrap around.
Yeah, a little bit of a takedown as well.
It could be under excessive and hard.
Yeah, that is going to be an unsportsmanlike foul, no doubt about it. I don't think you could argue that it should have been otherwise.
Yes. And how about the adjustments that Coach Boyd Fernandez has really worked on?
Isa nga yun sa mga highlights ng game natin na ito. And the coaching, the chess match between two friends in Coach Boyd Fernandez and Coach Alex Angeles.
Yes. And the thing is, they only have 2 team fouls at this point.
Check out our special deal from 1xBet when you scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Kenny Roca Curva missing on that first free throw, but he has one more here. And ball possession will go back to BIÑAN. Was Monching Talisayan and the rest of the BIÑAN Tatak Gel community right there on the sideline, enjoying this game together with all of us here. This has been a highly entertaining, action-packed ball game between these two squads.
And again, you really got to give props to Coach Boyd Fernandez for the adjustments that he's made.
No doubt about it. He has won on every level except here in the MPBL, chasing that first championship dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Pamboy Raimundo goes inside. Maestre, calm, composed, once again finishing on that reverse.
Remember the first half when they were fronting Mike Calisaan? Now shoes on the other foot. They are now the ones fronting against Mike Maestre. And the common ground, both guys happen to be named Mike.
Tama ka dyan. That's a great observation. I did not even notice that. Omar goes inside off the glass ni Lua. They get it back. Omar.
Nice fake.
Blow by. Ramos offensive rebound. Aldrich Ramos gets the basket plus the foul.
Yun yung kailangan talagang trabahuin nila eh. Once na tumira sa labas, then you have to be, very aware that it's going to be a long rebound. And so guys got out position. Warren tried to chase for it, but Aldrich got that space and enough for him to finish despite the contact.
And he breaks the short deadlock. Now San Juan back in the lead by 3. 3 minutes and change remaining in this game. Senator Jinggoy Estrada keeping that stoic look on his face on that San Juan sideline. This game is far from over, and his team is definitely not out of the woods. Gimpayan back in the ball game. Sets the screen for Pamboy. Raimundo, too strong on the 3. Ball is tapped around. It ends up with Nico Panganiban.
Boy, that almost went the way of BIÑAN. Warren Bonifacio and Gimpayan really battling for that board. Or rather, that was Warren Bonifacio earlier in Gimpayan.
Nico Panganiban has been the star of the show for the Knights here in the second half.
From the way it looks, if you observe, the last 3 baskets have been attacking the defense of Warren Bonifacio. If you see Warren right in front of you, you're going to be the point of attack.
Roca Curva gives it up to Raimundo. Omar keeping in step with him. Bonifacio fakes the handoff. Warren, the bounce pass picked up by San Juan. The Knights, they go to Galinato. Omar gets the pass to John, and that's a score. The deuce for John Galinato. The Knights with a personal run of their own.
Well, amidst this pace, they really have stayed in control. Started with interior defense. They got that deflection. It was off to the races, and Galinato with a gracious left-hand finish.
At Fast Break of the Game is brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig. Free installation for split-type air conditioners. These Knights are hot. They're on a blistering 7-0 run after things were all tied up at 73. 2 minutes remaining in this game. Kapit po, mga kaliga. Sir Len Isabella there and Miss Badet. At yung batchmate mo, Coach Mike?
Oh, no, wala na. The one that's seated in the middle, that's, I think he left somewhere, but definitely that's Coach Jude Roque.
Yes, Coach Jude Roque, team manager, Sandela Red Lions. The Knights ahead by 7 here against the BIÑAN Tatakgel on the heels of a 7-0 run after the Tatakgel were able to tie things up at 73. Ganun kabilis in a span of maybe, I think, less than a minute, Coach. You just saw Operations Chief Emerson Oreta and Security Head Rudy Distrito. I'm sure Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes is also watching this game. Danica Soto Pringis in the house together with their son, who I heard is also one hell of a player. Last 2 minutes here between the Knights and the Tatakgel. Warren Bonifacio against Aldrich Ramos. He stripped. The Knights complete the steal.
Now that paint was clogged. Daming tao sa loob. Didn't have that good space for Warren to operate on.
They anticipated that they would go to Bonifacio. Panganiban going downhill once again. This time it's no good. That's gonna be off. I'm not really sure who. They're gonna review it. We're under the last 2 minutes. This is our assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Beautiful feed leading up to that basket by Mike Maestre. Tsaka ano rin poised rin si Pamboy Raimundo when he gave that feed.
Coach Alex Angeles and Coach Boyd Fernandez using this opportunity to huddle up their respective players. This game is not yet over. 1 minute and 27 remaining. 3 possession ball game, but you cannot count out BIÑAN just yet. Our referees are reviewing that last out of bounds play. Boy, but what a ball game this has been, Coach.
Oh, yes.
San Juan was up by as much as 19 points sa laro na to. We thought BIÑAN would never get back from it, and yet the Tatakgel showing immense resolve. Different players contributing to their cause. Mike Maestre has been solid. Pamboy Raimundo, Macmac Cardona also coming in with a lot of energy. Jmar Gimpayan also contributing in his own little way. There you see AC Soberano. He will be participating in our three-point shootout on All-Star Day this Saturday, September 6 at the Alonte Sports Arena in BIÑAN. The ball will stay with San Juan upon review.
And what really has made this game interesting is given na yung pace ng ng San Juan, pero yung adjustments ng BIÑAN has really been the wonder of this game.
Omar, catch and fire, no good. Rebound taken by Maestre. Time not really on their side, but this is still definitely very much of a winnable ball game para sa kanila.
Oh, you gotta take that.
Maestre, he was perfect from the outside in this game.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. He was free right there for a good couple of seconds. He was actually looking for what's called a side weave to initiate some action on the 3 side of the floor, but he didn't find anyone.
Well, he felt it was too early in the shot clock. And here he decides to put the ball on the floor only to lose it. It will be a baseline throw-in para sa kanila.
He did the defense a favor right there by going inside the paint.
Yeah, both teams will take a ceasefire here. 1 minute and 8 seconds na lang natitira dito. Must score possession here for BIÑAN. We're gonna stay on the air here. Boy, the Knights have really turned to their defense and a lot of capable shot makers here in the end.
Ryan, ikaw rito, Juan. Ikaw rito, Waray. Pamboy, ikaw to, Pamboy. Ikaw to, Mike. Curl. Sunod ka. Screenan nyo si Juan, ha? Tama ako sa... Pag ito, kinuha to. Screenan nyo to, split ka rito, Juan. Okay? Ulit. Juan. Waray. Ryan, Mike, ikaw labas, wala. Boy, curl na lang dito. Boy, pag curl mo, set ka dito. Kenny, palitan mo si Mike. Si Mike lang. Kenny, go inbound. Then, set up mo, ha. Pare, abulin yung tao ni Ryan, ha. Ryan, take that shot.
You just heard the huddle of Coach Boyd Fernandez in the BIÑAN Tatak Gel. They're down by 7 here.
Yeah, gusto nilang tumama yung screen para kay Ryan. And definitely, this is a shot and a play that's set up primarily for Ryan Suwal. And sigurado ako ang San Juan Knights inabangan na yan dahil they inserted back Ryan Suwal on this game.
That was the last time out for Coach Boyd Fernandez in this game. True enough, they go to Suwal. Suwal drops it off. Gimpayan could not finish.
That's the second play that they set up Ryan Suwal, but he opted to put the ball on the floor. Remember that elevator right side of the floor earlier?
He has not been able to go for his shot tonight.
And he's definitely one of the three-point guys para dito sa BIÑAN.
Yeah, and we know him to be that person to get points in a bunch.
Yes.
Rocacurva going downhill, draws the foul. 2 free throws para kay Kenny Rocacurva. 34.9 seconds remaining in this game. Gambo with a foul.
Get a free throw right here. Get a couple ones. The question now is, do you try and get yourselves in penalty so that it'll be a free throw game?
This free throw of the game brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Because at this point, the San Juan Knights so far are 60% from the line, and so if you want to play the percentage, I'm not sure how they're gonna look at this. Pero definitely, ang first option dito is makakuha ng steal.
San Juan will burn one of their final timeouts. They're gonna have one more after this. Knights already in the penalty, but BIÑAN still has one more foul to give before they get over the limit. We'll take a short break here. Coach Alex Angeles in the San Juan Knights could be on the verge of another victory here tonight to avenge their loss against Quezon sa kanilang huling laro. They're 21-2 right now. BIÑAN is 13-10. The Tatak Gel down by 5 points here with 34.9 seconds remaining in this game. Abi Palanya joined by Coach Mike Perez. Miss Mika Abisamis is at courtside. This game has been blockbuster here at the Philoil Center in San Juan.
Important thing here is for them to be able to execute that good inbound. And for BIÑAN naman, try get up steal.
They're not going for the foul just yet. Curva still applying heavy pressure here on Orlan Mamar, and it looks like they're just going to let the clock run out here. The double coming from Sewal. Mamar still has it. Pass deflected there. Baseline inbound para sa San Juan.
And you see Orlan Mamar is actually asking Nico to, to be at least one pass away from him as he was trying to draw that couple of defenders with him on the right side of the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Panganiban goes up. He's fouled. And that's going to be 2 shots para kay Nico Panganiban.
And definitely Nico Panganiban has answered the call of Coach Alex Angeles to knock down shots when necessary.
When it counted the most. With the game on the line, BIÑAN was trying to engineer a comeback. They were successful. They tied things up at 73. And yet, the San Juan Knights answering with a huge run. A free throw there missed.
The usual reactions from Coach Sen Jinggoy.
San Juan is now 9 out of 16 from the free throw line. Roca Curva with a rebound after that miss. They get it across, almost a backing violation. So while still pressured here, they force the turnover, and that's going to do it. The Knights will walk away with win number 22 against the BIÑAN Tatakjel.
And this is a win that I'm sure the San Juan Knights would look into, considering how the BIÑAN team has actually responded, including that third quarter run. Ang ganda ng naging adjustments talaga ni Coach Boy, but they really just ran out of time. And Nico Panganiban really just happened in that second quarter, in the second half.
In a battle between both teams that had incredible depth, San Juan landing on top here, and our best player of the game is Nico Panganiban. We had lots of great contributors in this matchup, Coach, but Nico Panganiban hit those shots when it mattered the most.
He actually didn't score any points in the first half. He was 0 out of 1 from the field, and he made 6 out of 10 to close out this game. 14 points, 2 out of 2 from the line, 2 out of 2 from 3. And then he had 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and just an overall brilliant contribution from this young man in Nico Panganiban.
He was scoreless in the first half.
Oh, yeah,
Coach.
definitely.
80 to 75 in favor of the Knights.